Hi, it's Emily with Cozy Clicks Photography, and today I'm going to show you how to remove unwanted objects and elements of your photo. This is the photo we're going to work with today, and what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to take this before image and get rid of this ugly crack of the door that's on the side and this big doorknob and part of the door over here. I'm also going to show you how to make it more compositionally pleasing to the eye by just doing a couple simple things. So let's open up the straight out of camera image, which is right here. And you see once again, very ugly on this side, kind of confusing over here with the blurry doorknob, and she's right smack dab in the middle, which from a compositional standpoint isn't ideal. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to look at the crop tool, which is up here. Okay? I'm going to crop this image so I take this crack of the door right out of there. That makes it real nice and easy, and I don't have to do any cloning there. But I do notice that my lines here from the door to the crop are not parallel. So I'm going to line it up there to make sure that it's parallel. It's lined up just like that. I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit. Move it over so we don't see any of that black. And there we go, it's all removed from that side. But if you look over here, we've got a big black area now, a big blurry doorknob over here, and that's not very pleasing. So what you could do is you could get your clone tool and you could try to clone all this area to make it look uniform, but that would take a long time and it doesn't guarantee that it's going to look nice. So what I like to do is I like to use the rectangular marquee tool, which is the first tool up here. Looks like a dotted rectangle, and I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to sample the area that I want to copy. So in this case, I want these steps in the background to repeat over here. I just want them to extend. So I'm going to choose a larger area than what I need because I know I can get rid of that later. I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose layer via copy. And what that did is that if you look over here, it just copied that layer identically. I don't want it right there though, so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to choose the move tool, and I'm just going to slide that copied layer over. Okay, and that looks pretty good, but we've got her right here and I don't want double Supergirls, so I'm going to create a layer mask and go to my brush tool, make sure it's on black, make sure the opacity is at 100%, and with a soft brush I'm just going to erase her out of there. Okay. That looks pretty good. It's like she wasn't even there. Okay. Now I know what's going to happen in this picture is that we're going to get a hint of that doorknob to show up again, and I'll show you how to erase that in just a minute. So that was pretty easy. You can see right here, if you look, it's not quite even, so I'm going to take my move tool again and I'm going to slide it just down slightly so that the step is nice and lined up. Now it kind of threw me off up here, but we can fix that easy with the clone tool. So really easy. All I did was copy it and just move it right over, and it looks like the steps extend. Okay, I'm going to take this layer and I'm going to flatten it. And then I am going to make another copy of this by duplicating the layer. And I'm going to get rid of this doorknob here just by using the clone tool, which is the fifth one down here. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit. I'm going to sample an area that's very close to it, and by pushing Alt and the left click, I'm just going to very carefully erase that pesky little doorknob, just like that. I'm going to do the same thing up here with kind of this mess that happened when we moved the stairs down a little bit, and I'm doing this quick just to save time. When I originally did this photo, I made sure my cloning job was a little bit neater, and I'm just sampling, and I'm just going to cover this doorknob like that. And there you have it. Very simple way to get rid of unwanted objects, make it more compositionally sound, and then you're off to a good start to start your fine-tuning of this image. And if we go back to the end, You can see definitely I did some color work here and some other adjustments here, and that will be a tutorial for another day. However, we did very easily get rid of the unwanted objects here, and we're set to start making it a fantastic looking photo. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Please take a second and hit subscribe. I'd love if you would subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting more tutorials up here in the months to come, so keep checking back and hopefully you will learn something. Thanks for watching.